Welcome back, Dominaria United. Did some All Will Be One yesterday. Got Liliana there, Island, Flowstone Infusion, Banalish Sleeper, Negate, Dragon Whelp, Niall, Slimefoot Survey, the ever-present Electrostatic Infantry, Nagel the Storm Runner, Boruk Bone Rattle, Temporal Firestorm, a Foily Crystal Grotto, and a Telepathic Transmission Game. That's all that's in this pack. Anyway, Telepathic, you need 2 to 4 players, 2 packs in 5 minutes. Blue, yeah, Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, Dominaria United. Who would have thunk it? It's, just looking at the overall, average price of even the bulk commons and uncommons, it's definitely, it's definitely working it. It's kind of interesting. You expect it, the last one, March of the Machines, to be doing better, but, anyway. Got a Showcase Bone Rattle, Legendary Creature Troll Shaman with Domain. Najal the Storm Runner. Lots of legendaries in this set. Freak Wizard, you can cast sorcery spells as though they were they had flash. In other words, they become instants. You can pay 2 when it attacks, and when you cast your next instant sorcery spell, you can copy it. But you got to drop 5 for a 5/4. And the infantry needs no introduction. Very prevalent in all your red aggro decks. Am I right? Surveys sorcery for 5, domain, search your library for 2 land cards that have basic land type, put them on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle, look at the X at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of basic land types among the lands you control. Put one of them on your library, the rest of them on your bottom of your library. I think that's the thing. Zoa Aeronaut. Elf Scout flying 2/4 for 4. It's also got domain when it deals combat damage to a player. Look at the top X cards of your library. X is the number of basic land types. And put them on in your hand or library or whatever. Yeah, the Whelp's flying, and so if you spend 1 red, it gets +1/+0, so you can pump it till forever, right? As much red mana as you have. If it's been activated 4 more times, you have to sacrifice the Whelp. So that's pretty much, a one-trick pony unless you spend just 3. Could be a thing. I have a dragon deck I use it in. Negate. Instant, needs no introduction. The Sleeper has got kicker 1 black. When it enters battlefield, if it was kicked, each player sacrifices a creature. So if you've got, your white weenie tokens out on the field, you can get rid of a token and force the opponent to destroy something he has. And Flowstone Infusion, target creature gets +2/-2. Crystal Grotto, of course, it's a land. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1. You can add a colorless or 1 and tap it, add 1 mana of any color. Nice. And the Firestorm's a rare sorcery. It's also got kicker. It's got kicker of 2 kinds, so you can pay both of them. You pay 4 plus 5. You can pay 9. Choose up to X creatures you control, where X is the number of times the spell was kicked. So you can choose 2 creatures, and those permanents fade out, and Temporal Firestorm deals 5 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. So you gotta phase out your 2 favorites and bombs away. That's all I got for today. We'll see you tomorrow for some more Perdido Key Gaming.